What up, y'all?
Hey,
Hey,
hey, sweet summer children.
we back in this thing. It's been a minute since I've been here.
Well,
A
we're so
while.
glad that you're off of night duty and you can be here so that your
Yeah,
attack will be fresh.
yeah. I kind of miss y'all. Even you, especially
Even
you, especially you. You know,
thank you, I think.
you the only person I know I argue with. So
Oh,
sometimes you miss that. Uh, so we got some of the gang here. Leslie and uh, Liz Cersei. Pod the IT guy might be there right now. So, but
we have to have priorities in our lives. So I don't fault her for that.
so we got Tiffany Jones in the comments. Not even her Tiffany. I'm telling you. We got another Tiffany McDonald. Hey Tiff. Yes, we can see your name. Oh, that was a problem with StreamYard. They emailed us and let us know. Uh, you got
They were getting
Twitty.
names mixed up.
Yeah, it was coming. It was just saying Facebook user or YouTube user
Yeah.
Oh,
instead of
okay.
showing people name.
Are we live?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. She got them things stinging. Talking about we live.
I'm like, why are they talking about that?
Because he's on.
Hi,
we got
I,
Daryl in the building. What up?
What up? What up? What up?
Good evening.
Evening, niggas.
so glad you made it back to the country.
Listen,
They let you back in.
I mean, they ain't got no choice. I'd raise hell. All right.
don't
know
forget I
people.
need my rundown.
I know people in low places.
I said, don't forget I need my rundown
Run down to what?
for February. Panama.
Oh, you going to Panama in February? Oh, okay.
Don't forget that quick. You nigga.
Y'all some rich traveling niggas.
Man, that's what I'm trying. I'm trying to get like y'all.
Golly.
Trying to get like y'all. I ain't just trying
Most
to get
of us
like
just work for a living.
that.
She,
I know that's
she
right, baby.
this how broke I am. She talking about Panama. First thing in my mind is, oh, you going to Florida? You going to Panama
No.
City?
Nah, nigga.
So the real Panama.
Nah, nigga. That is,
Now is.
The actual Panama.
Florida, another country too. Shit.
That's that long money.
Oh, God.
Florida.
Oh. So
Hey now, DM. I want to say hello to Laria, who is a new person who posted today. She just posted today that she was added to the group. And I want to say also to Shaquita.
Shaquita.
I
wonder
love
if she's black.
nigga, please.
Just asking a question.
No, you made a statement. You didn't ask a question. You didn't say is she black.
I pondered.
Yeah.
That was a rhetorical question.
I pondered. I wonder if she's black. I mean, I was wondering.
Finish what you were saying, Queen Mother, before Archie
I
Bunker
just
interrupted you.
Shaquita had some wonderful socks. So if we had done the show last week, I would have mentioned her then and her socks. They were wonderful, and I was trying to get some. They said
those like bejeweled socks.
Had the flu and washed their yenos. I hope that yenos got you through the flu. Through the flu rate to retire.
Well, that should have cleared your lungs ready to retire.
Man,
so should have cleared your lungs quite nicely.
Hey, what season is that?
Season 4.
4?
4. It's season 3 or season 4, episode 1.
Okay.
Season 4 episode. It's the episode right before the Purple Wedding.
Y'all need to go back and watch that one. Y'all really need bunch of lads.
Yeah, you got COVID. I mean, I was about to say something else, but
Yeah.
So we are on season 8,
My notes.
season 8, episode 4. We getting on through it.
Episode 4.
Yes, the last of the Starks. Yeah, y'all remember this picture here, man. I almost turned the TV off when I saw,
God. I'm surprised Carlton's not on here to mourn his boo.
Miss.
Well, you see Leslie's name this evening.
What's that? Oh,
Leslie.
Yeah.
No, it's not. It's not about that. It's about the. It's not that. It's not that. It's not that.
It can't be what it implies.
It's not that. It's just an observation. That's it. It's just an observation.
Grey Worm ain't got no.
I mean, they're right. So I can't ask that nigga. He's disqualified.
Oh, and that was another thing. There was a thread about just our language, and everybody was chiming in. And one of the things somebody said was, I think, Cersei, you said thumb and cum, talking about Grey Worm. I said that. I think you did.
Wow.
I don't know if it was you or Carlton. I don't know.
Wow.
But yeah. So that was a real fun thread to read. I try to read as much as possible that people are posting, and that shit was funny. So,
you know, I went back and I was looking at that post too. Like, we just said some wild shit these last two years, bro.
Yeah.
Like you know, we've said some really, really wild
off the wall shit. Yeah.
I mean, like y'all.
Yes. Y'all
adult. Should really start praying for yourself because, I mean, while I'm up here in the,
you know what? Let me just say this right now.
Y'all, hey, I don't know if I can put in a good word for y'all. That's all I'm saying.
I'm gonna pull up in front of your house with a bus with flames on the tire, and I'm gonna be like, boop, boop, get on the bus. And that's what you gonna get on the bus, Leslie. You gonna be the first one. You're gonna be in seat number 1 right behind me because I'm driving the goddamn bus. Okay.
I have 2 words for you, right, Leslie. Now. 2 words. Whitney Houston.
Yeah.
And with that, we'll get started because we don't want to get him started on Whitney. So,
man,
we start the episode off. This picks up the next morning after the long night. And we start off with Jorah, the No More Explorer. And he's laying there, and you got Dany. She's crying over him. And Vegan Theon, he laying there too.
Theon.
Vegan Theon.
Why did you call him a vegan?
Oh, because
he ain't got no meat.
He got no saucy. He ain't got no saucy.
Why did I just walk into that?
And look, when I wrote it down, I said to myself, Cersei gonna be the one.
Yep. And lo and behold,
goddamn,
she didn't even get the meat, Joe.
I was like, hold on.
And she's usually on top of the meat, but
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for that.
I'm trying to say something else. I'm sorry. My fault. I'm trying to say something. I promise y'all, I'm getting into heaven.
No, fuck you not. Not with gasoline draws like you.
So
with gasoline draws soaked in asbestos draws soaked in gasoline. That's what
Lord Jesus. So, oh Jesus. So we got Beyond Meat Theon, he there, and Jon is giving the eulogy. And then after that, they just light everybody's ass on fire. It really wasn't.
What did you think of Jon's speech?
It was cool.
Yeah, like kind of by the book. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like that was his it felt like it was his 10th funeral that month.
Yeah, like he's like he's getting good at it because it's sort of an iteration of the Night's Watch thing when they like we'll never see that light again. He kind of inserted that whole thing in
there.
It was generic.
Yeah.
Like it definitely wasn't words spoken at a black view. It was, it was more so, hello, pastor members and friends, welcome. Praise Jesus.
Catholic Church, huh?
Yeah, like
It was the funeral you get asked to do when their grandmother tithed at the church for 50 years and they had been twice. And you really didn't know them.
Yeah, well, it's the sad funeral. You know how sometimes y'all go to the happy funeral because motherfuckers be like 95 years old. So it's like
I guarantee that repast was trash based off the funeral.
You said the repast.
The repast was trash. Based off that funeral.
No baby shower meatballs or nothing.
So after that scene, we find them. They're having a meal. They're all around the table. And
now, DM, I went to Catholic school for 12 years, so
I'm a Catholic school girl.
I knew. Never mind.
My Catholicism is be Catholicizing. I am a product of Catholic school. If y'all can believe that. I mean, actually, y'all should believe.
We can believe it.
Yeah, I was about to say that's actually the
both of y'all.
Yeah,
so,
both, right. Let's Cersei too, right?
At this little feast they having, Dany made Gendry Lord of Storm's End. She legitimized.
Why y'all think she did that?
She did it exactly why Tyrion said she did it. Was it Tyrion or was it Varys who said she did it so she could have a further stronghold for her claim? She didn't do it because it was honorable.
No,
but
it was.
But do y'all also think she did it as a show of force?
Yes.
How they were treating Jon?
Yes, because later on, in the same scene as they're sitting there and they're, everybody's eating and back and forth and different things are getting said. The men are patting Jon on the back, talking about him riding the dragon and all this other stuff. And she's like, well, bitch, I rode the dragon too. I jumped out there first. Where's my pat on the back? I'm the queen. Y'all should be, praising me. So she was a little miffed on that. And again, she's trying to power play.
Well, and it's a direct slight against Cersei. All the bastards are supposed to be gone, supposed to be dead. But here, this one Baratheon is left, and you have the audacity to make him Lord of Storm's End.
Yeah.
You knew what she
also,
was
I think. Hey man, get on that dragon. So this scene kind of is a microcosm of like just how stupid this season is, right?
Yeah.
Like you got the Starbucks cup, which is the obvious thing. You're just being sloppy. I mean, we make fun of the shit, but you're just rushing to get to the end, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're rushing to finish. That's what she said, and it doesn't bode well for neither the person giving it or the person receiving it. And so when we're y'all didn't get that one. Okay, so when not only that, I think they got Gendry's last name or bastard name wrong, if I'm not mistaken too.
He's not Rivers?
Yeah, it's another one. When you're in Kings Island area, something else. It's not Rivers. Some like someone in the comments, please.
Where's M when we need her?
Yeah, please tell me. Right, exactly. Yeah, like someone in the comments tell me what it Waters. Thank you, Louise. Yeah, Waters. So Gendry Waters, not Rivers. Thank you, Sherry. So this is just a microcosm of like them just completely just shitting the bed.
That's wild.
Yeah.
I didn't realize they just really didn't give a fuck
They really give a fuck
that much.
Yeah.
They give a fuck. Starbucks cup, Rivers. I mean, they were just like blah 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 blah. I mean, this whole episode is like it is the episode of them not giving a fuck. Like, this is the quintessential episode of them not giving a fuck. Everything is rushed. Everything is just like boom, 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 boom. We fucking here, this and the third. Nigga, we traveling whole Kings roads and going to fucking King's Land. All of a sudden, dragons popping out of nowhere, getting killed. Fucking, it's a bunch of stupid shit. It's all dumb. And so this is like, this scene, I think, really does kind of hit the mark for me as far as just like, wow, these people just didn't give a fuck.
I ain't gonna even lie, dog. I think I was checked out by this episode.
Yeah.
Like,
That makes sense.
you know, like I rewatching it, I
kinda
struggle to
with
get
it,
through.
but I just kind of sat there like, how we get here?
Well, I remember the first time I watched it, I was emotional, right?
Oh, I tease.
Because at the funeral and all that, and they lit the pyres and all that. But yeah, this time I was just like, okay.
Oh yeah, no, like your first time watching it. But you know what though? My first time I watched this episode, this was the one episode I was like, fuck, this shit is actually kind of bad.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree. Definitely.
Yeah, it was, rewatching really made me realize how much I hate D&D. Really, like they ruined what could have been the perfect show,
the greatest show of all time, and they fucked it up.
Yeah,
and now they're like
they was in a hurry.
And now they're struggling to like have any sort of real relevance in fucking in show business. I mean, they're obviously getting paid in one of the, obviously they know what they're doing, but which makes it even more frustrating. You know what you're doing, and yet you
just don't care.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, we're ready to get this shit over with.
So we leave that scene and we find ourselves with Hot Wheels and Tyrion.
No.
Hot Wheels. Oh yeah. Oh, you mean Hot Wheels? Yeah. Like, so we're still in the at the repass. Okay.
Yeah, with Tyrion and Lieutenant Bran.
Lieutenant Bran. Lieutenant Bran, you ain't got no legs, Lieutenant Bran.
Was anything? I don't remember anything really poignant about this scene. I remember Bran saying something about he didn't want anything, but I can't remember what it was about.
Tyrion was saying that
he's the last Stark man.
He's the last natural born son, and so he has to be the Lord of Winterfell. And he's like, I can't.
Oh yeah.
And Tyrion wasn't understanding what he was saying because, of course, Bran is cryptic and.
But I think this is when. Do y'all think is when Tyrion's head start turning as far as like, oh wow, okay, well, this guy is good for something else, which we see at the end, obviously.
Maybe. I have to go back and see and watch a little bit more. There are always several things that the actors do to move the story along that aren't in the script. But
to me, it looked like Tyrion was doing. I feel like he was starting to do that here. Is that a bottle? Oh, it's water. I was like, are you drinking out of a baby bottle? Tyrion.
What?
Anyway, Tyrion was talking to several people within a short amount of time. So it was kind of like, okay, is he fishing for information or is he bored? Like, what is he doing?
Eric in the comments said the only point of this scene was to explain what happened in episode 6.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Right. Which is Bran being pronounced. And Tyrion saying, oh, this is the person who needs to run the kingdom. Yeah.
Hey, Mason makes a good point. A scene between the smartest character and the character who knows everything, and we can't remember shit about it. That tells you about the level of writing.
Yeah.
The fucking thing. It's just like it was just there. It was just like okay, and then it was filling the room to see how people felt about that.
That very much so.
Yeah.
Because he did not care nothing about Witch Girl, Melisandre.
Yeah.
But here he was chatting it up with Davos about her.
Lady Marmalade. Nobody care about her.
Yeah.
She
disappeared on the wind.
So
she was 800 years old, like Yoda.
And even never mind.
Oh no, go ahead.
No, I just thought about it. Like the episode before, she took the amulet off her neck and she turned 1,000 years old. But previous episode, she was sitting in the tub with the bitch off. It just made me
and
think
it was
about
gone.
Yeah, right. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. Well, but not only that, but then the episode before she resurrected John, I mean, she was still alive. She was just like she just had some low hanging fruit, but she was still alive and relatively well. Motherfuckers with some boy.
That was some kneecaps.
I mean, whew.
Yeah.
And as a mature woman, them was motherfucking kneecaps.
See?
Don't.
So the next scene, we got Brienne.
Longer than Whitney's high.
Yeah, we got Brienne, we got Jaime and Tyrion them talking. And
they trying to play the drinking game?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They drinking and about to play the game. We find out Brienne is a virgin.
Yeah.
And we also saw Jaime slick cock blocking Tormund.
Oh hell yeah!
Was that a block though? Brienne didn't want him.
Yeah, but he didn't know that. Like,
well, but Tormund ended up kind of just saying fuck it when he saw.
Oh, he rebounded quickly.
Oh, I mean, my nigga he got back in the game, bro.
Yeah, he
That's
got him
the
a
ways of a
2-piece.
wildling.
My boy got him a 2-piece for the road.
He's a shooter, brother. nigga's a shooter.
I mean, he looked at Jaime like, you bitch ass nigga. Then he looked to his left and right, was like, well, and that was right.
Yeah. The Hound didn't want that kind of chicken, but Tormund did. So there you go.
Yeah, like the Hound doesn't want anything in particular other than just trying to.
He's still on that one track. He's like,
he's trying to fight his brother. That's it. But that's kind of, I don't know. After battling the dead, nigga, I'm going in.
Exactly.
He's back on that one track. Like, I'm going to kill this motherfucker.
I'm going in before.
Listen, man.
If I survive, I'm definitely going in after. It's gonna be a bunch of little lessons running around. Goddamn Winterfell.
After fighting the dead all night, only next thing I'm trying to kill is some ass.
I don't know if you all remember. I don't know if you all remember this when that the series first played, and after this scene, some TikTok Cherry Joe, somebody said, "Is the Hound a homosexual?"
Man, I'm like, bro,
he just wants revenge. Like, can he want revenge? Like, that's okay. I mean, it's not, but it is.
Yeah, that was wild.
This nigga gonna start listening to Cher and fucking Beyonce.
That dang gal, leave the man alone.
What is happening?
Amanda randomly said, "Was Brienne being a virgin really news, though?"
Exactly. Yeah,
No,
it wasn't. Nobody should be surprised. I mean, Tyrion being the smartest person in the room, it shouldn't take the smartest person in the room to figure it out. Yeah.
Nah.
But I mean, there he was trying to get some information, and he did, and so Jaime worked with it.
Oh, and to Eric's point, Pod just go ahead and swept that on up, pull two of them. Oh yeah, because Pod was in the back pulling 2 more, right?
Yeah.
your boy was in the back laying the cut like peroxide, baby. So did we finally wait? So going back real quick with Pod, was it the singing that got the hoes at the brothel?
We did not sound that good.
Huh? No, because like we found out he could sing. What was that? 2 episodes ago.
He could sing
I
all
forgot to
right,
ask
but it
about
wasn't
that.
like that. Ain't nobody dropping no panties over that.
Hey man, you never know. Never know.
Hey, that nigga ain't Pod Stewart or nothing. Let me tell you, he was in there. My boy was in there blowing. He was blowing bubbles in their ass. That's all. They walked out like, hey, I ain't never had.
I mean, but
I ain't never had that before.
You usually still got to. You know what? Let me be quiet.
Nope. Stop. Thank you. Thank you.
Because they refused the money. So I
exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, what
do you do? And I'm not answering that question. So don't ask me.
Do you have your videos queued up, TK?
Listen, we're not gonna revisit when she was selling it
you
for
talked
Shirley.
about his name. Look at your name.
And your grandma and your granddaddy.
Yeah, they take their teeth out. So we gonna leave Pod then, and
yeah, we're going to leave Pod.
We got Hound. Speaking of the Hound, we got the Hound and Sansa, and they talking. Yeah, and she basically, he called a little bird and shit. And she basically told him, she like, hey, I ain't a weak bitch anymore.
Right.
Like shit done.
Correct.
Shit done changed.
The shit done changed. Man.
But she did tell him, none of it would have happened. No, I think he told her none of it would have happened if she had left with him.
Yeah. Then she said that she wouldn't be the person she is today if she didn't go through the shit.
She said I would have stayed a little bird all my life.
Right.
I mean, it sounds good, but I mean that's ridiculous. Like you don't need to be fucking RAPED.
Hey,
smart.
He did say
that's ridiculous.
Hey, thank you, Laney. Laney Gilbert. She said, my boy said, I heard he broke you in rough.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like crazy line.
Wow.
I mean, goddamn. Did we need that one? Did we need that one?
But did you see her face didn't change? She still bore a whole
she was still like kind of she was real stoic. Yeah.
Yeah.
She was real stoic throughout the conversation.
Because she learned how to play the game from Littlefinger.
Shonda Rizzo said, hey, it's a hard pass on that torture to grow up. You motherfucking right.
Right, exactly. Yeah. Exactly, nigga. I mean, yeah. You could have done without some of that shit.
But towards at the end though, man, like you really came to realize how much Hound really, really did care for Sansa and Arya.
Yeah.
But especially Arya. Yeah.
Yeah. Like and we'll see that I think in the next episode actually.
Yeah. Which is again stupid. We're going to see that the very next episode.
Yeah.
I mean, fuck a Arya and Hound road trip, which lasted an entire season.
Right.
These motherfuckers got there in one episode.
Record time.
Yeah. It must have been that
they were riding unicorns.
They was Arya was on the white horse. That she was on that Whitney. So
there's a lot going on right now. You got Queen Mama with her shit. You got TK with the Whitney show. You got me and Celeste. You over here like looking at each other like, nigga, what the fuck? There's a lot to intake right now.
Hey, you better wake up and catch it. You better wake up and catch it because it's flying by, damn it. All right.
Luis said D&D added so much unnecessary trauma for character building. Danny and Sansa being essay. They did a lot of extra essaying on that motherfucker, man.
Yeah.
Cersei and Jaime.
And Cersei and Jaime. Yeah.
And what's her name? Listen.
Cersei and Jaime, that was
he broke it. He broke her in rough on the body, bro. On their whole son body. Like, come on, dog. That was not in the book, bro.
Nope.
So we leave there, and we got Gendry and Arya, and I don't know what she did to him that night, but my boy, as soon as he saw her, he was like, he trying to get married.
Man, oh God.
Look, hey, she must have used many faces on it when she was. Yeah, you know.
Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got that whip appeal.
My boy hit like 8 women that night. Yeah. He's like, I'm not letting that go.
Sit his ass down somewhere, bro. Yeah.
That's why she wanted to know how many he had been with. She said, "Okay, let me make sure I get my mask out. I need 4."
Yeah. But he asked her to marry him, and she told this nigga, she was like, "Hey, I'm not a lady, and I have never been one. That's not me."
Like, why is Gendry thinking otherwise? Yeah. You're literally interrupting her, like, fucking basically at a gun range.
Yeah.
Yeah.
After just winning the battle.
After just winning the battle, this bitch is ready to like do some more killing. Right? Like, no, she's not ready to get locked down, my brother.
It's like, read the room, Gendry.
Right, exactly. She needs to have a couple of kids, probably get heartbroken a couple of times, you know, like gain a little bit of BMI.
He's from
Fleabag. And then he's gonna come back and then be like, hey, you know, I'm ready for you.
You remember me?
Hey, you remember me?
Hey, big head.
Really? Really,
like,
Leslie? Really?
What? No, I'm not saying like, you know, I'm not saying that's everything. You know how
that boy wild, ain't he? God damn.
You were helping.
No, I was just reinforcing his point for the listeners.
Yeah, exactly. That's it.
So they could fully understand him.
I'm not saying anything like
they can understand him. He was speaking English.
Ooh. Get on Queen Mama.
So so after that, we find Jaime at Brienne's quarters when the whole virgin thing came out. My boy sprung into action. And they got it in. I can imagine she picked him up like, you ever seen CB4?
Yes.
When old girl picked him up, she picked him up and put him on the dresser.
Or like fucking Bobby Valentino in that fucking video. When that nigga was sitting there, when that nigga was on the
Dang.
That's how I felt like Brienne did Jaime. Lanny said Jaime lame ass ran over Brienne. Talking about it's hot in here. Then he couldn't unbutton his own shirt.
I feel like Brienne deserved more than a one-handed sister.
I mean, this shit is just fucking ridiculous. Why? I don't understand. Why did this have to happen? Yeah. Why did Jaime have to go into this? Like, it's so stupid, man.
But hey, and it gets worse though, dog. With them two.
It does.
Yeah.
Like it really does. It's so stupid. Like, this shit is so stupid. Like, why? You're fucking up your own character development by what Jaime ultimately does. Because it's not even about Brienne and her feelings. I don't care, right? It's what. Let's stop looking at me like that. Because because you know what I'm saying? Because motherfuckers get their heart broke every day. I don't mind that, right? Whatever. Yeah. It's just about the natural character development of characters. That's the shit that I don't get. You work this long to build up this person to be above and beyond her fucking, way below bare minimum fucking twin sister. And yet and still you not only revert, he goes back to her, but it's, again, one goddamn episode. Yeah. One fucking episode.
You're right.
An episode later.
Tormund would have cheated on her. Tormund would have cheated.
Nah.
No, Tormund.
Like, no begging in your house, right? In the house coach. She wasn't that goddamn.
Tormund would have been right behind her. This is the big woman. I love her. He'd been right behind her all the time.
And one of them little wilding girls would walk by and he would have been like,
go to Eric Johnson's comment. And that dingy ass house coat. God damn. It's so stupid. That's not even Brienne. Exactly. Like Brienne, that's her character assassination as well. Brienne is goddamn tougher than that, even if she's a virgin.
Dog, listen, bro. She cooked the Hound, bro.
Exactly, nigga.
Like we saw Hound clear a whole bar of niggas over 4 chickens. Right?
Yeah.
And
yes.
Brienne manhandled this dude.
Yes.
Like,
I mean, took haymakers from this nigga.
Right. And all it took was like, when so I'm gonna tell you what happened to Brienne, bro. So let me tell you what happened.
All right. So
man.
Your grandma and your grandpa have their dentures, and so when they get in bed and they take their dentures out and they gum on each other. So that's how I'm gonna leave that. So
He put something on her that she just couldn't deal with. He broke her down. He broke her down.
Whatever.
He hit her with the meat and the mouth, bro.
Oh gosh.
And she couldn't take it.
I mean, because the character development should have been Brienne to be like, nigga, you ain't going nowhere. you might well get your ass off that horse right now. You ain't going nowhere. You go stay your ass right here until this motherfucker's over with.
Right.
Get your ass back over here.
Wait a minute. Somebody said she should have slapped him with his own gold hand.
Hey, listen. Hey, a sister would have took his hand and hid it.
Right.
Like, nigga, you is not. She can't take your keys. She can't take your horse. She gonna hide your hand. You ain't going nowhere, nigga.
Man, I got a story similar to that, but I ain't gonna. I'll say that for another day. Y'all niggas remind me to tell the fucking.
Right, Tiffany McDonald said she fought a bear and won.
Yeah, won.
Mm-hmm.
Well, she escaped. Wow. Yeah, but
anytime you in the ring with a bear and you
right,
escape,
and you don't die, you won. You're right.
Nigga,
you in the ring with a bear and you don't die, you win.
Jenny Cretch said, "What that stump do?" Apparently,
nope.
I heard get stomped.
That stumped out.
It was like, so it's not fisted.
Not laughing. So. No, Leslie, stop.
Wow. Damn. We gonna move on before we get too wild. So after that, we got Danny and John, and they started off talking about Jorah the Explorer. She hit him with that he's just a friend. He loved her, blah 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 blah.
Imagine dying for this bitch. And the minute that like y'all talk about me is I'm dead, right? I'm dead. I died for you. And you kiss the nigga 5 seconds later.
And say I win shit.
Like literally, like, bruh, there is
dog, she legit told John, she was like, hey, she basically said he wanted this pussy, but you got it.
And then started to automatically like just go full throttle after this motherfucker. After George sat there and what did he take out like 20 motherfuckers before his last breath?
Something like that. They was around.
But look, she's the type, and Lord Carlton would be so mad. She's the type would be like, well, I didn't ask you to do that.
Right. Well, I ain't say you need to do all that.
Did nobody make you do that?
That was a personal choice.
Did nobody?
Because like, look, like TK, if you die tomorrow, right? I mean, I'm not saying you will. Knock on wood, it's not gonna happen. I'm just saying, like, what's the time frame of like your wife can move on?
Oh God.
What's the time?
Never, nigga.
Same shit for me, never. But let's just be realistic. All right, let's say about what, 5 years? Yeah, 5 years.
You're supposed to give it 3 months for every year that you were together.
That is fucking ridiculous. Listen.
What kind of math is
That's the truth. That's the truth.
That is ridiculous. No.
That is the truth.
No.
3 months for every year you're together.
Oh, okay. All right.
I researched it.
Anyway. Why did you research that?
Hey.
Sounds like she left a lot of niggas in her wake, bro.
No.
God damn.
Man.
That goes for divorces too. You give it 3 months.
Oh, okay. Also, that counts for the. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Black girl. Lady said black girl math.
Black girl math. God damn.
Mason said the math ain't math. Wait, where the fuck did you even read that from?
Mom.
Somewhere. An article. It was an article. It was
Ebony magazine or something. That sound like a Jet magazine. Ebony magazine.
Hey, she sat them kids down. Look. Let me go ahead and tell you, your daddy ain't shit. He moved across town, and you gonna have a new daddy in 18 months.
I did not.
Because
y'all want some Chick-fil-A?
I can get any nigga I want to, and so
right.
Who
wants Chick-fil-A? God damn.
When y'all find it, message me and be like, "Yes, Celeste, I saw it," or "Yeah, let Cersei, I saw it." Me not use my real name on here.
I mean, I've said your real name like 20 times on the show, so I don't know. Yeah.
The Black Girl Magic Magazine. That is wild. What's the name of girl?
Right. No, you didn't.
Look,
I got it from Essence Fest. No, I'm just playing.
That'd be some crazy shit. The title probably say some shit like bloop.
Oh yeah, she was definitely doing some math in Essence Fest. And if you carried the one division, fuck it, I'm here. We lit. Ready to retire. Oh, Essence, yeah, that makes sense.
Never been.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
In this conversation though, this is where John like, hey, the truth is out, and she's like, I wish you never would have told me. And she basically just said, them niggas love you, not me. And I have never begged for anything in my life, but I'm begging you. Don't do this.
Don't tell anybody.
John's like, shit, I gotta tell, bitch.
I gotta tell my family.
They ain't gonna say
they
that.
proceed to tell fucking everybody, but hey.
And that's crazy because my boy's like, they ain't gonna say nothing. She's like, shit.
And the bitch is like, of course they're gonna say something.
Especially that redhead motherfucker. Sensible face.
Like that questions my legitimacy. Of course, and that bitch doesn't. Your sister, that bitch doesn't like me. Of course they're gonna say something. Why the fuck would you not say something if you got that kind of information?
Do you think John really believed that, or do you think John was just?
I think John really believed that because John is that fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only reason why I think John believes that. Other than that, if John was smart, he wouldn't believe that.
Yeah.
If John even had a average level of intelligence, he wouldn't believe that.
Louis said, "Why is John so?"
Bro,
because they don't do that though.
What the fuck, huh?
Starks.
Well, I mean, I think he's bothered because it just wasn't how he was raised, man. Before he found out, she was just, she was just a piece. Now she blood, dog. I mean, I get it. It was already too late because he. I mean,
okay, I get it for us, but it's like they still weren't of those sensibilities back then. Not as we are now, even if they are Starks and they don't practice incest. And that's like, I mean, it's kind of, I guess it is kind of close. I don't know. Yeah, you're right. You could probably have a little bit of a sped baby walk around there.
Hey, Sean Rizzo said Sansa got on Winterfellogram real quick. She did.
Yeah, Louise is right. Yeah, the Starks did do some incesting there. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, shit. So
I'm sure they did because they're way speculated.
Right, exactly. And that's what royal families do overall, period, right? I mean, even in real life. The British royal family, that's why they all fucking look.
That's why they're all messed up, like for real.
Right, exactly. That's why they all fucking look. Yeah. Man. That's why they all look
cousins marry. I mean, but they don't do auntie. I mean, but if you think about it, a couple hundred years ago, they would do brother and sister and to keep the royal line pure.
Yeah. Right. Meanwhile, they having kids. Anyway.
Because they so special. Hey, I taught special education for 23 years. I can do that shit. I did that in front of my kids. I don't give a fuck.
I don't think I would have told that story. So up next, we are we are in King's Landing. Yeah, we in King's Landing.
No, we're not. We're in the war room.
We are in the war room.
Oh yeah. You fucked me up with that. Yeah,
they having a strategy.
They having a strategy meeting about the war.
You got a mind. All right, contract lawyer. I see you, a little law school. And offer acceptance consideration. Anyway, so
they find out that the Golden Company is there, and with the loss of the dragon and loss of men fighting, the dead, they surmise that they are about even now.
Yeah. And who all left after the battle, after they, burnt everybody and everything and clean up, and in the aftermath, they was like, okay, we're done with you guys. Thank you so much. Thanks for the war. You killed all our people.
What was the point of this information? Like, what did this ultimately do? I don't recall any sort of battle shit that happened in episode 6.
The only thing that literally happened here was the dissension between her and Sansa. That's it.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's it.
Yeah. You're right.
Yeah, that's.
But we already knew. That's something, again, we didn't have to see. They don't like each other.
Don't like each other. Yeah. Breaking news, right? Yeah.
And we did see Jon take Dany's side again. And that's actually what sparked Sansa to be like, hey, Tyrion, come over here real quick.
Right. Yeah, come over here. I need to holler
at you. Hey, bro, let me holler at you for a little taste.
Yeah. Okay, who do y'all think was right between Sansa and Dany?
That's a hard question. Because I feel like they jacked Dany's character.
Yeah.
So that's hard to answer. Where Sansa's been consistent, and at least her character has been consistent. Dany's has been all over the place.
So it's not like they're showing Dany starting to panic about not being the queen because of this information about Jon. So now she's making these frantic or fitful decisions.
It's like they, No, they started showing Dany to lose her mind because they were like, well, let's get the series over. So that's what it feels like to me. Let's get this series over with. So everybody knows that the Targaryens are crazy. So let's just write her crazy.
Them niggas was gaslighting her in the writing room.
Yeah,
like we just just we gonna skip all the same shit and forget all the same shit that she has. Like, she literally started from the bottom. Now she here, right?
Yeah.
And she's amassed all this shit, and then in the final hour, 11th hour, she crazy as fuck.
Wait, but not only that, she amassed all this shit with taking time doing it, right?
Right.
It's not like she just fucking right. It's not like she just said, all right, I gotta do this now, I gotta do that right now, I gotta do this right now.
Yeah.
Whatever, right? It was like it was brick by brick, and now all of a sudden, you're right, at the 11:59, you're just like, all right, yeah, we gotta do it now.
Before Jon's news got out.
Which is
like dog, the way she was moving throughout the series, it was never lateral moves, in my opinion.
No.
It was all,
she was leveling up.
She was always leveling up. Sometimes it was small, sometimes it was big, but she was always moving up, gradually towards that goal. Them motherfuckers went from here to here and just said, fuck it, with her crazy.
And I don't care what you say.
You don't care?
Sandy's head getting crazy about Tyrion. Tyrion was a detriment to what she was trying to do.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, obviously. Yeah, because Tyrion was fucking up on every level. But that's the part I don't like the most, right? It's not the fact that she went crazy. I don't give a fuck about that. That's fine. Tell a good story about how she went crazy.
Yeah.
The natural progression of crazy.
Yeah.
If that's what we're going to do, right? Like, this is basically Danny's episode. Don't cur. I don't cur. I don't cur with Tyrion. don't cur what y'all say about Tyrion. Excuse me.
Hey, Leslie, she sounded like she's about to go get in that box Chevy with DJ.
Who is DJ?
Hustle and Flow.
I've never seen it.
What?
You never seen Hustle?
Look at Trick. Oh, sorry.
What?
I know the song.
Oh my God.
You never seen Hustle and Flow?
She don't cur to see it.
Yeah.
Oh damn.
My Kentucky came out. Shut up.
God, damn. So I think Sansa was right. Them niggas needed a rest, bro.
Yeah.
Like everybody needed to chill, decompress. Like you just watched thousands of people die and all this shit. Now you gotta go right back into it. Like nigga, I can't get a long weekend.
And what's the rush for? Wait, because her rush was saying that Cersei would get more people in place or something. What was the rush for?
Because there was no reason for the rush. Like,
What was the immediate
bring
rush
in the
for?
counselors.
Yeah.
Bring in the grief counselors. Let them talk to them for a few days.
Can we get some vitamin treatments? What?
The goddamn,
Can we get banana bags?
Something.
Yeah. Let me hear you up because this is pissing me off. Stupid fucking episode. So we got the Stark kids out back. They talking. Arya and Sansa said they don't trust Dany. And Jon show up and he looks at Lieutenant Bran. He was like, all right, go ahead, tell him. And then it we don't even see him tell,
We don't even
it swaps
see it.
to it goes to another scene. That was
Wait, what was the scene again?
When they're at the werewood tree.
The last of the Starks was at the werewood tree.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, and Jon tells and fucking Bran says, okay, yeah, right. They got so lazy, them niggas didn't even retell. We didn't even get like reactions from Arya.
Like we could have got one of them. Sounds like. Like we ain't get none of that shit.
They didn't want to pay the actors to fucking have actors' reactions to shit. Like the most important news of all time, we don't even get a reaction to it.
We don't even get to see the motherfuckers react.
Motherfuckers
That's
like
crazy.
Hurry up,
that was akin to us watching Mari. And when it comes to 3-year-old Javarian, Leslie, you, and it cuts off.
Right. Because I am not the goddamn father.
When it comes to 3-year-old Leslie, you.
Not Leslie.
That's crazy. That's what they did to us.
Is she black? No. Sharkeisha, no. Sharkeisha, no. Sharkeisha.
That is the best name ever. Ever. Sharkeisha.
She's not one of us. Yeah, well,
very mad. Oh, damn.
Arya and Sansa were definitely MAGA-ish because Sansa is definitely a Winterfell Northern nationalist, She don't give a fuck about anybody else but the North. Yeah. She don't give a fuck about anything else. Yeah, they are definitely it's definitely some
Sansa definitely called the manager a few times.
Yeah. And the next scene was akin to her doing that because that's what she told Tyrion, like, hey, let me holler at you, bro.
Yeah, essentially, right? It's like how because she's just basically at this point, she's trying to see where Tyrion's head is at.
Yeah. I mean, he's her hand and he's managing things, so she legit went and told the manager.
Because she was like, yo, you fear Dany, don't you? And it's like, but does he? Like, okay, what legitimate reason does Tyrion have to fear Daenerys up to this point?
Because he's seen her do things,
Like what?
As far as amassing more and more power and how she does it and how she treats people and
But she's treated people generally very well, though.
That's a talent. And then, of course, the dragons, because he went down and took the chains off the dragons. And he was like, if I ever do something like that again, hit me in the head. So.
But I'm just saying, like, see, because all this shit seems forced to me, right? What exactly has Dany done to stoke
recently?
Huh?
Recently?
At all. Like, she
like just at all. Or recent, yeah. You could go recently or at all. I mean,
like Cersei's done shit to make you fear her.
Yeah, because they tried to implement the whole
cooking motherfuckers left and right.
Who's she been cooking other than dead people?
Dany's she's been cooking people who are against her, though. As far as Tyrion, she's never done anything. The only time I think that Tyrion should have been like, was when she threatened Varys. Then if I was Tyrion, I would have been like, ooh, let me wait a minute.
Wait a second. But like, so I agree with you, Celeste. Yeah, I mean, like let's Cersei. I agree. But it's a legit reason to question Varys. This nigga's been king hopping the whole entire goddamn time.
Not Varys.
Not Varys. This nigga's been king. Yeah. Okay, so the Tarlys. The Tarlys was a legit reason why she killed the Tarlys.
I was about to say they were against her.
In the knee. Yeah. She gave them the option. They said fuck you, and she said okay. She's killed 2 people that he didn't agree with. How is that stoking some sort of like what fear is this? I mean, I don't understand this fear. That's the reason why I hate her character arc because she has done nothing to.
So once she decided to attack the loot train, and she fried all the people, and then at the end of that, she killed the Tarlys because they wouldn't bend the knee. And
the loot you mean after
actually, I have a moment.
Go ahead.
Okay.
When she was like threatening Lionel Richie, Tyrion was like, "Hold on now." When she threatened Lionel Richie, I would have been.
When she threatened Lionel Richie at the you mean with the with her burning the you mean because of the Sons of the Heart?
Mm-hmm.
The Sons of the Harpy, right?
Yep.
Or the fuck, what was that shit called? Sons of the Harpy.
Yeah,
Sons of the Harpy. Man, fuck Lionel Richie.
Sons of the Harpy.
But that was because she was threatening the established class because someone was essentially a mole. And they were trying to they were literally trying to overthrow the government that she was running.
Yeah,
I mean,
I guess.
Of course, you got to threaten people. That's like all her threats have been reasonable and very. I mean,
okay. I think so.
They've been warranted. We get it.
Yeah, she didn't just come out of left field with the crazy.
Decision. She had to make the hard decision, and damn it, she made it. But now it's again becoming like a panic before word can get out about Jon being the actual Targaryen heir. So she get on the throne, and then they, go back to, doing your Targaryen thing with the Targus and all of that. So,
man, that's very quick. But I was because that's the only thing that really has made me question Dany's sanity is the fact of her finding out the news about Jon and all that shit, and she's but other than that, as far as what she's done or how she's interacted with Tyrion, I don't see the reason why Tyrion would just fear her, walking on eggshells. I mean, if anything, walking on eggshells is because he's been fucking up. Like that's his fault.
Yeah,
nigga, you about to get fired. That's just nigga. You
on his day off.
Exactly. You on a performance improvement plan, motherfucker.
Not a bit.
So we leave there, and everybody's favorite homie pops up, Bronn. Bronn came through.
That was funny as fuck.
I'm here to kill you niggas, and then he was like, "Nah, I'm just playing because y'all got dragons." and that's basically like what it amounted to, dog.
Okay, do you agree with this character arc to Bronn? Like, do you agree how he did this, or did we expect a little bit more from Bronn? Meaning that basically, like, oh yeah, all right, I'll go fight with y'all niggas.
Nah, man, it didn't shock me.
Yeah, no, it didn't shock me.
Like Bronn has always been.
He was a little bit more like, oh yeah, I just because I just like to see Bronn fighting and shit. But like I get it. Yeah.
Like Bronn always been down with Tyrion, man. You know what I'm saying? And he's
always
always been. You can always buy that nigga.
Wasn't that he wasn't, or that Bronn. like I don't know, the way he kind of punched Tyrion, it was like, God damn. Like, I understand you want to be taken serious, but why are you punching Tyrion? Because Tyrion your homeboy.
He's really upset about the castle being taken away.
But see, that's the thing. Tyrion put him on. Tyrion wasn't the one promising him no fucking castles.
Yeah.
As far as I remember.
Yeah, like Bree said, Bronn been exactly who he
is. I agree.
Yeah.
Hey, Bree.
So we gonna keep sliding.
All the way up north for a 90-second conversation. Yo, go to Eric Johnson. This whole episode is so fucking stupid. 90 goddamn. This nigga was in and out. This nigga went all the way up north. Y'all know how long that shit takes and how fucking cold it is up there?
It take one day, remember?
It take a fortnight.
Yeah, it takes
it take one day where they do it.
Whichever
it take one day, apparently how they moving. So, you know, it wasn't a long trip.
They got Star Trek transporters.
Yeah. He got a portal or something he hopped through and because they was working on Star Trek or whatever it was. Star Wars.
So
they just
they wrote it into the script.
Yeah, they just incorporated that shit. Like, fuck it. You know, let's write this shit in.
That makes sense.
So we leave them and we got Hound and Arya.
Yeah.
And that motherfucker asked Arya, "You gonna leave me again? You know, you gonna leave me to die again if I get hurt?" She was like, "Probably."
And then smiled after she said it.
Yo, man, father fucking daughter relationship. I love it.
Yeah,
I love their relationship.
That was probably about one of the best ones on the whole series to me.
Yeah, right. I mean, yep. It's their relationship. I mean, Tywin and Arya's relationship was really good for a brief moment there. Yeah,
but I like theirs because like it went through so much. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
so many iterations.
Yeah, like it was crazy.
Yeah, and it was actually developed.
And
it's something special that like, so when you see them again, it pays off, right? It counts. Yeah, so every time they're on a scene together for even how brief, it's like, oh, okay,
when you see them together, you actually appreciate seeing them together again. You know,
right? Exactly. Yeah, like it's like Whitney and you know.
No. So, but before he get the punchline off, so we got Dany and her dragons, and they take off, and this is what Sansa actually tells Tyrion. And when, you know, we already talked about it. Asked me he was scared and shit. She's like, "You scared, ain't her?" And that was pretty much it on that. We already covered that. Sure. So now you got Jon and Tormund talking, and
this
is what Tormund said. Yeah, like, nigga, I'm gonna take the rest of the wildlings, and we going up north, bro. Fuck this bullshit. And this is the last time we see Ghost, and we only saw like a part of Ghost. Like,
I hated the scene. He didn't even like. You ain't gonna hug your dog.
Why are you leaving Ghost? Why is Ghost not coming with you? I don't fucking get it. Maybe because direwolves are expensive. Maybe that's it. We ain't see this nigga in the Battle of Winterfell. We ain't seen this motherfucker the whole. We saw him more doing ancillary shit around fucking Castle Black than we did like actually doing something. I feel like that's...
Eric, don't encourage him, please. Lord, don't encourage him.
Hey man, as soon as people start talking, I'm just like, the wheels start turning, brother.
Hey, Eric, he really be wanting Leslie to drop them lines, like Whitney. So we go to so they saying goodbye, and then you got.
They didn't say goodbye. He did not say goodbye to Ghost.
Well, I'm talking about him and Tormund. Yeah,
Ghost
was just like 40 feet away, just sitting there, so we couldn't really see.
Ghost is literally just sitting there, looking stupid.
Yeah, listen, that was probably a stuffed animal.
Why are you not taking Ghost with you? Why not taking?
Or let him.
That motherfucker didn't move or nothing, dog.
If I had a dire wolf nigga, that motherfucker is never leaving my side. If I'm going to battle anywhere, I don't give a fuck if I'm going to battle a bunch of fucking toddlers.
Right. Damn it.
Wow.
So now we got John saying goodbye to he's saying goodbye to Sam, and you got a pregnant Gilly, and Sam was like, you know, you the best friend I ever had. That's pretty much it, you know.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, damn, you pregnant? Sam's like, shit, nigga. I was getting into more in them books, bro. That's how we doing it.
Oh, I thought you were saying if Sam was pregnant, but yeah.
No, when you talking about Gilly was pregnant.
Yeah, no, I was talking about if Sam was pregnant because he ate.
No.
Ozempic.
So now we got Verse. We got Verse and Tyrion.
Yeah,
they're talking about John being king.
No, they're talking about treason.
Yeah, I was gonna get to that.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I was about to say that's what Varys is doing. He's talking about treason, and so for like Danny to be like, "Oh, why is Danny questioning Varys?" I mean, goddamn.
Yeah. Like Varys really kicked off that Danny crazy shit.
Yeah.
He really kicked it off then, talking about she was crazy.
Sure.
In this treasonous conversation. You know.
I just don't see. I'm trying to figure out the reason why Varys goes from this to. I mean, this is basically just to give Varys a reason to die, right?
Pretty much.
Essentially, his storyline has ran out. There's nothing else for him to do. We ain't seen Varys in goddamn 2 seasons, pretty much, and so this is the most he's ever talked in 2 or 3 seasons.
This is to fulfill Melisandre's. Oh, right. You're gonna die in a foreign land.
Yeah.
Right.
Line, basically.
Yeah. But again, you're openly talking treason.
Right. Like so Luis said, didn't Varys agree to tell Dan if she was fucking right? He did, and yet they did not do that.
They did
he
not
didn't do it once. He didn't even try.
He didn't even try. He didn't even say, "Hey, listen, Miss Danny, I get you. You a little amped up. I get the whole. It's a lot of pressure right now. People dying around you who are close to you. But bitch, you need to tone it down a little bit. You know, you're getting a little bit too hot in these streets. It's
and not to conspire behind her back.
Right, not to conspire behind her back. She literally said she asked this right in front of him because of his history, because of his track record.
And he was like, I
sees do the same shit.
I would never.
But for some reason, we're supposed to feel sorry for Varys. We're supposed to he's a sympathetic fucking figure. No, fuck that nigga.
That nigga lied like a deadbeat daddy. Saying he come to pick you up Saturday to take you fishing. But and he don't show up.
The other thing I want to talk about in this scene is there was
lie like Whitney didn't know what crack was.
No. Go ahead, Queen.
There was too much happiness, and by that I mean the ships are sailing, the dragons are flying, Missandei and Grey Worm on the deck of the ship, and they hold their hands, smiling. It was too fucking happy. Okay.
Oh wait, where are we now? Oh, okay, we're on the next scene. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So that it was just too fucking happy. Okay. You knew something was fixing to jump off because there was too much damn happiness. Mm-hmm. And you can't be but so happy. You can't be but like, oh, I'm so happy.
Queen Mama, so let me ask you a question.
Yes.
On a scale of fucking 1 to, I don't know, fucking the intelligence of an avocado, how stupid was it for them not to expect any kind of pushback from them selling to King's Landing? That was stupid. How were they not expecting anybody to pull up?
That was stupid not to plan for that, because if you got Euron on the seas, And if he already went and got the Golden Company, you know he's out here floating somewhere. That was stupid.
And how come they never detect Euron ever? Where the fuck is this nigga behind?
So if you look at the scene, they're coming in off of the outer bay, and so they're looking, long distance. But there are always rocks around there, and so he and his ships are between two rocks.
But they're relatively close to the King's Landing, right? Because they're over there by the Blackwater. They're approaching the Blackwater, or they're in the Blackwater Bay. I don't know exactly where they are, but they're close. Yeah.
But you have dragons. Wouldn't you have done your due diligence? You have dragons.
Thank you, Maldia. Right, exactly. What happened to or scouts or anybody or any kind of
again, stupidity. Stupidity. That was just stupid.
If you go back and look at like the previous seasons, she always sent scouts out. What was his name? Vaccaro.
Oh yeah.
And the other one, like she's always
find one that died.
She always, sent somebody out, and like all of a sudden it's just like fuck it, we gonna wing it, bro.
And we've established the use of scouts in this show too. Like, I mean, scouts have
And I'm sorry. So the rocks are not that tall because if you got dragons flying in the air, you can see for a mile. You didn't see these motherfuckers between these rocks.
And then he's riding the fucking one of the dragons
and flame them from the back end. You just gonna fly into them and catch three?
Whoa. That's crazy work, Queen Mama. Oh boy, your head be. I mean,
Excuse me. I live in the real world, okay, where motherfuckers will cut you, okay.
That's right.
No. We listen.
I'm saying
I think they talking about getting. You talking about getting flamed from the back end? Shit, hold on, Burger King. You having it your way?
I was like, let Cersei try to figure out what that'd be like.
Yeah. Hey, she like, I'm not.
Cersei like, shit.
I'm trying to see what that'd be like.
Anyway, you know what I'm saying. I'm speaking in a military battle strategy. If you have an aerial advantage and you can see these motherfuckers over here, you want to go and you want to sneak around the back door. That's all I'm gonna say. And then instead of getting hit by 3 arrows, you burn down 25 ships.
Queen Mama.
Hey, listen.
For your ships to come by.
Let me hop in real quick. One, if you gonna play around the back door, she gonna charge you extra. 2, listen. I just God damn it. Now Shonda want to know where's the door.
Hold the door.
Hold on.
Hold the back door.
Here's my thing though. Like she could have flown like above everything.
Right.
You
could have flown above the clouds, right? We've seen her do that.
Like they on the ship, they laughing and smiling. Next thing you know, what was it? Rhaegal? Is that the one?
Rhaegal.
Rhaegal getting shot like a nigga complying at a police stop. Just out of nowhere.
Facts. Yeah.
It's
just like, hey, pull over. Pop. Whoa, fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm black. I forgot. Sorry.
Yeah. So like God, that was all that shit was stupid, bro. It was stupid.
Yeah.
It was stupid.
I mean, like this was the worst of the worst, right here.
Yeah.
This was the worst of the worst.
Hey, he was tearing their ass up with them bolts, though. I ain't gonna even.
Wait a second. But the same fucking bolts that we don't see again. Those bolts. I mean, these motherfuckers are loading up like machine guns, and all of a sudden, the very next episode, no use. No use. I remember going into the next episode. I was like, damn, how the fuck Drogon gonna get past all these bolts? These motherfuckers are just firing them at will.
Drogon.
Drogon. Yeah, that's what we are calling Drogon. Don't.
Ooh.
Right. I ain't say no. This nigga fucked up Rhaegal's name, Rhaegal. The fuck TK said.
Hey, I said Rhaegal. Rhaegal. Hey,
Rhaegal.
Miss
Drogon.
Sandy.
So we got.
Oh,
And so after that, we got Cersei telling Euron that she pregnant. And this is when we find out she got Miss Sandy,
all kinds of locked up. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, like, how did they find her? And what, I don't know.
Out of all those soldiers,
I mean, we're past that, right?
Yeah.
That's like probably at the bottom of the fucking.
Yeah, like it don't even. It's not even worth.
Exactly. It ain't even worth discussing. Yeah.
So after that, we got Verse.
not Verse.
Verse trying to talk to Dany. He's trying to talk her out of destroying King's Landing, and she ain't really trying to hear that shit.
Yeah.
And after that, this is actually when Tyrion and Varys talk and have their treasonous discussion. Varys basically told Tyrion, he said, you know who I stand with, and basically she ain't it.
Yeah, because they essentially talk about they're like, because I think Tyrion was like, like who all knows and all that shit like that, and it was like, oh, okay, well I'm the 8th person to know. Okay, so it's not a secret anymore.
It ain't a secret.
Yeah, it's just information. It's a fact or whatever. Yeah.
So this is now we back to Jaime and Brienne, and she's asking what happened. Sansa said some slick shit about not getting a chance to see Cersei die, and that spurred him like, I gotta go back. I'm out this bitch. And this is where we get that sad, sorry ass house coat scene.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
we've already talked about
ruined, it. Just ruined a fucking, But she was begging him to stay, and she told this nigga, she was like, "You are a good man." And he tells her, "No, I'm not. Cersei is hateful, and so am I, bitch. Move." And that's basically,
That's basically it.
He left her that barefoot in the snow,
stupid,
clutching her house coat.
Clutching her fucking house coat. She looked goddamn. She looked a mess.
Yeah.
Like get your shit together, motherfucker. For one. For two, again. I mean, listen. I like Brienne. I'm not like Carlton. I mean, like that nigga hates Brienne for some reason.
With the passion.
With passion. With a lot of deep passion. But like I don't understand why Jaime just like that reversed back to it. I just don't get it. Especially after like it's been at least like a season or two in which like it's been a steady progression of Jaime and Cersei.
Yeah. I think because they were twins, because people were talking about killing her and was for real about it this time. Everybody's been mad at Cersei at one time or another, and then she got them all in the church and blew them all the fuck up, and then now she's queen and all of this. But now they have a targeted plan. They're like, we finna get this bitch right now, okay? And he's like, I can't let her die.
But Queen Mother, but that's just how trash this shit is, though. For one, he risked dying by coming all the way to the north, right?
Right.
When he got there, they was gonna kill his ass. Brienne had to talk him out of it.
Right.
That's one. Two, this nigga fought, the dead and all that other shit, and risked his life, for everybody just to go back. And then three, this bitch sent Bronn to kill him.
Yeah.
And Bronn told him, like, hey, your sister ain't worth a fuck.
In 4 or 5, like the relationship developed with Brienne over the years with her, and Brienne saving Jaime's life, Jaime saving Brienne's life. Like this is a natural thing that happened between them two. And so for him to just throw that away, it's stupid.
It's very stupid.
Ray.
Fuck up. At least he could live. John has something. Right. Facts. Thank you, Ray. Thank you, Silver.
That's what I'm saying. Listen, man.
Hey, where the fuck is Brienne not slinging this nigga off the horse? You ain't going no fucking.
Hey, long back wasn't playing them games with John.
Fact, man.
But here we got the motherfucker who, like I said, who whooped the Hound to within an inch of his life. She out there barefoot and crying for this nigga. And also the point that Louise mentioned in the book, Jaime is fucking already done with Cersei. I mean, because of the hoeing that she's doing and she's still doing in the goddamn show. Just sleeping with fucking Euron and putting the baby off on him. Jaime is bruh, why? And then on top of that, like we were saying earlier, the prophecy with Cersei being basically essentially killed by her little brother.
By the Valonqar,
yeah, by the Valonqar, who Cersei in the books thinks is Tyrion, and in the show, I think she kind of thinks that too in a sense. But even though they don't mention the Valonqar in the show, but in the books they mention the Valonqar, and she thinks that Tyrion is supposed to be the one to kill her, when in fact the thing is it's probably supposed to be Jaime, and them not even to do that. It's just like it's community baby. Cersei can't.
That
it's Jaime, right? Yeah, like Louise is Jaime, but Cersei thinks that it's Tyrion. It's really Jaime, and Jaime didn't even do that shit. Didn't even do that.
Yeah.
At least go to King's Landing, say, "Oh wow, this is fucking ridiculous. Right. Bitch, you crazy," and kill her, and then he dies or something like that. I would have been cool with that.
Right.
I would have been just fine with that. Community baby.
So now we get to the absolute
fucking community fetus.
We get to the absolute worst scene of the whole episode.
Shit.
Yeah. So we back at King's Landing and they at the gate. And you know, Cersei using the people as a shield because she don't give a fuck about nobody. And you know, they got poor Miss Sandy up there. And you know, Tyrion, he goes to talk to him. He gives this long drawn out speech. And Cersei like, man, fuck all that. You know, that hurt my heart, man, to see my girl go out like that.
It hurt my heart to see Tyrion keep fucking doing stupid shit and going out like this. As if he's going to continue to use this baby shit as this thing to hold over her head when this bitch didn't give a fuck about a dead army. What makes you think she gives a fuck about fucking Miss Sandy?
Hey, my boy's like, do it for your baby.
Cersei was like, I don't even know the goddamn daddy. Cut that bitch head off.
Like, I already know my baby. That's how I got this baby.
Poor Grey Worm. Grey Worm was just
Grey Worm.
Hey,
oh yeah, Grey Worm's pissed.
My girl was like, you got any last words or whatever. And then they did this long dramatic pause and shit. And then she was like, she should have yelled Dracarys like Kendrick yelled mustard on this.
No, she should have turned around and decked Cersei. That would have been better.
Right, and then like jumped off or some shit.
Yeah, but they lopped the head off, and them two niggas there, they was hurt. Them niggas was hurt.
Not Carrie's face.
Hey, they.
Let's fix it right. Exactly. Why didn't Cersei kill Tyrion at the fucking with the? But I guess, well, because the only reason why, because I guess Qyburn was over there too, like beyond the gates of King's Landing. So that's maybe the only reason. But other than that, Kerry Washington. She made that same fucking face. Somebody give her an Oscar for that face. She needs an Oscar, man.
She didn't make it as much in Scandal as she's done subsequently after.
What has she been in?
That's got to be from Django.
She was good in Django.
She had the same face in Django.
She did.
She did a lot.
She did.
But she was a boss in Scandal, so she wasn't crying all the time.
Like, I hate this season. I hate it.
We're almost finished. We are almost
We're almost finished.
I hated the way they killed my girl. You know.
But again, I hate the way that Tyrion is just looking stupid time and over again, especially at the hands of somebody who's not that goddamn smart as Cersei. Cersei is fine, common sense wise, she's fine. And she's gotten smarter through the years. But goddamn, how many times are you supposed to fool this nigga with this baby shit?
Yeah.
Like, why is Tyrion still trying to appeal to Cersei's humanity? Cersei has no humanity.
She has none.
She has no humanity. This bitch has been trying to kill Tyrion for fucking goddamn 30 years. What makes you think that she's gonna give a goddamn about you or anybody else?
Right.
Bruh. Fucking shit, I can't I forget his name. From Pedro Pascal. What was his character?
Oberyn.
Oberyn.
Yeah. Like when he met you, they told you the story about how she used to torture your ass.
Right.
Like she's hated you since day one, nigga.
Yeah, nigga squeezed the meat. She just squeezed the meat as a baby.
You would think off that alone, Tyrion would be like,
hey, you know what? I'm not fucking with this bitch. Thank you for telling me this. Like we done. We are done, nigga. And then why are you there trying to plead to this bitch, crazy bitch? You man, that's it. It's over with.
Yeah.
Oh, goddamn. Yeah, them insanity to get it like that, man. Head just went to the flow. And not in a good way.
Tragic. Yeah, man. So, next week we got episode 5.
Where's my vape pen? Oh shit.
And then we almost done with it.
Oof, man, this is a goddamn.
This is tough.
Right, it's a tough. It's a tough sledge, man. I tell you that shit. Like walking through snow.
How long did we have till House of Dragon 3?
No, we got the Dunkin' and Egg series first for House of Dragon, though.
Yeah, Dunkin' Egg. I don't know when it's coming out, man.
It's coming out in February.
That's
it's relatively
what
soon.
I read. I believe.
Is it February?
I read it's like February, March.
Okay. Cool.
Like it's early next year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll get six episodes of that. And I don't know if it'll be just a one-off series. I don't think they can like really stretch out those little bitty ass novellas. So we'll see. But yeah.
Who's that page?
Sean Rizzo said Cersei painted it.
That's what's up.
Is the Dunkin' Egg book club still happening?
Yeah, Shannon, we had a couple issues, but yeah, we gonna work it out. That way we could everybody could be familiar with it if they hadn't read it. We could actually, talk about it. We're gonna do a Discord for the book club, I believe.
Yeah, I need to read. I need to read the book.
And break it down so everybody could be ready. But yeah, we got it, Shannon. Sooner or later. So yeah, this was a good conversation, as always. What we watching next, I don't know.
I'm taking a break.
I don't. Yeah, no, like we could do like a movie or some shit. I vote for something like that, like a movie, maybe. Until the Dunkin' and Egg series comes out, or a couple movies.
I don't get any more videos sent to me.
Yeah, we
Well, we got JC's opinion about Gladiator 2. She said Denzelius. Oh, really? Yes, Blaximus. I was like, oh God.
Yeah,
it's-
we'll figure something out.
It's Elias nigga.
I think once we finish though, we gonna take a little small break
Christmas
to
holiday.
collect our thoughts and all of that.
Yeah, because TK, he gotta, like this nigga gotta go to fucking south of France. They gotta go to fucking to Antarctica. TK gotta go places and shit. And let Cersei gotta go to fucking, gotta.
She going to Florida.
I'm not going to Florida.
She going to Panama.
Look, let me
City,
stop
man.
because I've already got a message about where I'm going.
Mm.
No,
Boy,
not like that. No,
I was about to say, boy, they be watching you.
Mm-mm.
God damn.
I'm going by myself. Thank you.
But yeah, so we will be here. See, niggas don't forget.
Swimming in sports pool. There you go. Yeah, you gotta clean the pool. You gotta put the sand.
You gotta turn the heat on since it's getting cold.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you gotta maintain it.
Hey,
you gotta probably,
it's Texas, bro.
Close the indoor enclosure on it. All that shit. So
our tip still start with an 8, bro. So.
Ooh, but
Yeah,
but sooner you all will get down to like 60, won't you?
Yeah, here and there, but
You'll be a
it
little
ain't consistent enough.
You'll be cold. That's cold for you. So
man,
turn on the heat, TK.
I gotta get back to Houston, man.
Yeah, you do, bro.
Hey,
but yeah. So next week we'll be here. With hopefully the rest of the gang will be here with us, and we're gonna pick up with season 8, episode 5.
Hopefully we'll find where in the world is a pimp with no name. So
at this point, leave him.
At this point, we over that.
We all right.
He's officially a missing person.
I forgot that nigga's like around.
He on a milk carton.
Leslie was like, "Hold on, who is that?"
Right, exactly. People know that. Yeah, I was like, "Who?" And I was that nigga. I forgot his ass is.
He's out there doing wonderful things in the world.
Yeah. Bro. CJ's out conquering the world, man.
Right. But that being said, on behalf of everybody here, on behalf of those who missing CJ, Valerian, Celestial, Jamila, Caraxmas Tree, everybody, we do appreciate y'all tuning in, and we'll see y'all next week.
Good night,
y'all.
See y'all.